Bum 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 bum. Hey, let me see. I have an idea today, guys. Since there's like a CPT France today, I did not want to do what do you call this? Can you guys hear me? I did not want to do a watch party stuff until Mr. Crimson is playing, because I love supporting other Dhalsim players, because I love them all. Regardless of the level they are in. You know what I mean? That's our community, so we gotta get it like that. Let me turn off the timer. But I have an idea today. Okay? Today's start of the streak, you know what I mean? Congratulations to everybody that has helped. Also, congratulations to the channel that, you know, today is the 24th week. Alright, the start. We have done 23 weeks of 69 subs. It's a pretty cool goal. It's mostly like a joke, and then now it became like a thing, and you know, the viewers has done nothing but support it. Really cool troll. Mind you, as I've said many times, we even had 79 and 89 before. I lowered it to 69 because I feel like that was the best number. And then you guys just kept it going. Yeah. Alright. Since most of our viewers are not here yet, because I look at my daily average of viewers, it's contingent on how many subs I usually have. So like my subs totals are usually around like 350 or 340 to like 400, right? So that's usually my average. Makes sense. But since they're not here yet, do you guys remember about the guide? And this is like, I'm not telling you guys to donate, because I'm not telling you, I promise you guys, I'm not. Because I told y'all that I want to do this. I want it to be a year-long guide, okay? A year-long, right there. A year-long guide, okay? I'm not telling you guys to donate, alright? It's FY. Or tricking you guys to, alright? I'm not. Okay, so we have changed that because we're doing 22 videos. But though, since we already have something there, I might as well just do a few, you know what I mean? And just do like a kind of like a, what do you call this? The kind of like a baby trailer or like a teaser, I guess, if you want to call it, whatever the fuck it may be. But it's like a learning experience, and that might help a few people out there. That's always my goal. I want to help everybody to improve regardless of their character, but obviously, since I'm a Dhalsim main, I want to help the Dhalsim players too. Slightly more, I guess. But I am thinking what matchup would be the best for me to do. I wanted to do a matchup specific video of just like at least one for now. And I do not know which one should I do first. Let me see before we start it. And also I might maybe do an intro and something. Let me see. Let's think about it. I guess I could do Ryu. Because it's standard. A lot of people are struggling versus Ryu apparently in the lower levels. And also it doesn't have to be the special one. Maybe I could just do the Honda one, right? The Honda is pretty straightforward. And I think that people would like that. But this is quick. Honda's quick. Ryu is quick too. These two are simple as fuck. But the rules are what makes the matchup hard for some people, because they try to play standard and standard don't work. You gotta play specific, and this is what the matchup specific videos are for. You know? Yeah, jury is more complicated. DJ, Luke, JP, Ken, yes, but you want to put that later on in the, you know what I mean? Later on, once the goal has been completed. Anyways, what's up guys? It's your boy Champ. We're here. We don't even need to complete the goal, guys, but I want to start it already. Okay, I'm supposed to do, or I wanted to do, nobody's forcing me to do this, but I wanted to do matchup specific videos out of all the characters of Dhalsim versus X character. This is not like your usual tutorial, but it's basically kind of like the do's and don'ts of what you can do on certain things. And I want to do that versus like every character, you know? So basically we're gonna have many of these kind of like, I would say shortish kind of videos, you know? It's not the longest because it's just one character versus Dhalsim, but we're gonna multiply this up to like how many matchups are there, right? And then I am also planning on doing a beginner's guide, which I'm already starting to cook, which is, that one is a little bit harder because that beginner guide is basically for anybody that's like in the silver, gold, or just trying to like get into the game and they sort of like Dhalsim and they want to get to platinum, etc., you know? And then I'm planning on to have like another guide for the platinum, high platinum to diamond, ultra to master, right? Because the master, what I've noticed is that they don't need an actual specific video just for them. The reason why they're stuck in a certain MMR is because they don't have matchup specifics. This is why I decided, you know what, we need 20 videos. So I'm gonna have to make 22 videos. But we have a goal, and I want it to be 1 year. But y'all just started, you know, supporting it with the Dhalsim guide. So we're gonna just release one matchup today. And I believe we should start with Honda, okay? Some people, I've shown this thing many times, and I think this can help a lot of people, you know? So, for instance, with Honda, this has been a problematic matchup for most of the people that I'm coaching, or that I've coached, actually at least like 6 of them having issues with this matchup. And I told them this is one of the easier matchups in the game with high volatility. So what does that mean is like you can still lose to Honda, and it gets difficult the more you don't follow the rules. So there's just like a few rules you need to do in this matchup, okay? In this matchup particularly, people struggling versus, let me just set this up correctly first. Put the sumo headbutt here, and then we're gonna put the butt slam here, sumo smash, whatever. Okay, put him on block so we can illustrate. So anyways, so at this range, you don't want to fight Honda in this range. Duh. Okay, compared to the other matchups from the future videos, okay? There's gonna be matches you want to play here. But Honda, you fight him around this range. And it's like, why is that? Because in this range, you can successfully anti-air every single butt slam with a back roundhouse or the air-to-air, okay? But in this range, you might have to get mixed up because the butt slam might cross up and might mess up your input with this back medium punch. If he crosses you up, it's gonna be a forward medium punch instead, and then you're gonna die, and then the risk reward is not in his favor. So at this range, this is where you wanna fight, okay? But that's your, I would say your checkpoint starting of your goal is that, okay? That's your base strategy. This is where you wanna be, or here, okay? That's your comfort area, here or here. Your entire, like, objective is to get one fireball out here, okay? Whatever you may take, okay? You want to take a fireball out here. Honda is one of those characters that cannot get around your fireballs at that range, okay? That you can always anti-air him. For instance, look, does not matter what he does, I promise you. I promise y'all. So if you throw here, you can always do this. If whatever jump timing he does, if he jump early, he lands on the second fireball. If he jumps late, he lands on the fierce. Does that make sense? So fireball, fireball. If he jumps late, which some people would do, they land there. So it's basically kind of like an OS situation, okay? All right. All right, so let's say delay it like a normal human being would. Like that. They still land on it. And this is me and an absolute full screen. I'm telling you, this, like, that's your goal, basically, to stay in the 3/4 range and full screen range, right? Okay. So now, this is gonna be quite difficult because we're gonna do a lot of these kind of videos for every matchup anyways. But, like, those things. So now you wanna fight Honda around this range. I mean, this range, sorry. So now when you're in this range, you only have a couple rules, okay? So this is your comfort area, you throw a bunch of fireballs, you zone him, you float, okay? And the headbutt, so you don't use a lot of normal so against Honda, because you lose to headbutts in general, okay? For example, if you're doing this, whatever you do, you just die. Does that make sense? Okay, so you can't play traditional matchup versus him because you just gotta get headbutted. And then you're gonna get uncomfortable, and then you wanna throw a fireball because you're afraid, and then he jumps at you and you die. So naturally, it feels so uncomfortable for anybody to play this matchup. But what you need to do is to stay here, and this is where you throw your fireballs, and you don't throw a lot of normals. You only throw one normal, and then that's it. Okay, so let's say for instance, I'm here, for example, I do one normal, right? I float. If he does that, you punish. Okay, look, one normal, float. Super. If you're here neutral, float. Always float. Okay, okay, let's see what happens if he doesn't headbutt. If he doesn't headbutt and you just happen to float. He jumps, you roundhouse. Option 2 was covered, right? Option 1 was he headbutt, you punish. He jumps, you float, you roundhouse, okay? He sumo splash, which he shouldn't do. Whatever, it basically covers every option that he can do. Does that make sense? If he doesn't do anything, throw a fireball for your safety, just in case. At the end of it, he decides to be cute. Okay? So you have 4 decisions. Normal or any action. This action, this is an action. This is an action. This is second